Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Lion-Hearted teams back here with more Persona 5 Royal. Hope everyone's having themselves a wonderful Wednesday evening. I'm sorry that I'm so late tonight. I had a big deadline for the museum today, and I had to make sure that all got knocked out, and it took longer than I expected, but man, do I ever know something about the musician Les Paul. Oh boy, howdy. If you have any questions about Les Paul, I can answer them today. Yes, I can. But hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having themselves again a wonderful day. We're playing some more Persona 5 Royal tonight, where we are still stuck on the cruise ship and we can't escape. It's a long trip to get through that whole thing, but I'm hoping to knock it out tonight so we can get off this boat. We'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves started on this and just start hitting this, because it's a little silly that it's been taking this long, but hello. Anyway, I hope it's time to sink this battleship. It feels like it would be a good time for it. Give me 1 second here. Seems we got ourselves plenty of new friends, as well as old, of course. Hello, yay, Anna here. Let's see, welcome back Lane Lee and Rune River, Kane Moogle, Mr. Wilson, Kid Applier, Miss Kichi, Leah Light, Penguin Lycan, Steph Plays, welcome. What's lurk mode? It means that, yeah, you're essentially announcing to the chat that you're here, but you're not chatting, you just want to watch. Which is totally A-okay. It's just not, yeah, it's just a way to kind of announce that it's nothing too big. Hey, Emerald Skies, and Neater, and everybody else coming in. Welcome, folks. Yeah, no, I spent the past, about like 2 days hardcore working on building up a 30-minute script for a voiceover script for a video about the life and times of Les Paul, a brilliant musician slash inventor slash innovator who the likes of which has affected the world forever in terms of music. He's a pretty fascinating fella. Came from around my hometown, actually. Fun fact. Not my hometown, but around my hometown. Yeah. Wrote a lot about that today. 10 pages, single-spaced. How many words did that end up being? Let's see. Let's see what I ended up here. At the end of this script, I ended up with 3,000 words. That's fun. That's cool. I got wrecked. Oh, no. It was Zine who got wrecked. That devil, that dastard. How dare he? Hey, let's see here. Michaela, I believe? Yeah. What's left of this palace game? We still have to knock out, I think, 2 more letters of recommendation, and then we have to break our way into the final section. It's a whole business still. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. Let's get started on some video games today, huh? It has been a hot second since I've had a chance to play, but we are now here. We are now welcome. The nice part is that's my last deadline for the museum for a little bit, which means I get to start prioritizing other things. First priority tomorrow is to start cleaning up the good old apartment. But after that, and this is actually where I'll need your guys' help with this. After that, it's my intent to start working on building up a new channel trailer. You know, back in the day, I used to make a channel trailer once a year to kind of sell my stream and let people know what's going on with it, why you should watch and all that. I have not had a chance to make one of those in a while. and as a result, I'm sure we've collected many a clip over the past couple of months and years that would be very applicable for a channel trailer. So, if you are, someone who's paying attention to clips and things, I would very much appreciate it if you would post those on the Discord server in the clips section there. It would help me a whole bunch. Is this pre-recorded? Yes. To answer your question, Triple I, yes, this is pre-recorded. Anyway, yeah, and the idea is that, the various clips that you guys find and make will make it into the into the final video to make sure we have ourselves a nice setup for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get moving on this, yeah? So, everybody healed up? Everybody good? They could use a little touching up, if you will. I'll just throw some life stones on these bad boys. There you go, now we're good. But I'm doing all right. I had myself a lovely... Okay, actually, I'll admit, it was a bit of a strange dinner. Blue Apron gave us... selected one particular meal. Marissa did because she loves me so. She picked a French onion soup burger, which, is pretty good. I like French onion soup. She knows this very well, so we decided to pick it up. And the idea is that you make like balsamic vinaigrette onions, which is super good. And then you also get some cheese sauce and you pour it on top of the burger, and then you have yourself a great time with it. The trouble is it made more cheese sauce in the recipe than I think anybody expects to fit reasonably on a burger. And so we just covered the entire meal in cheese. Delicious, but kind of silly. What's the main idea of this game? So, welcome to Persona 5 Royal, for those of you who have not seen this game before. This is a Japanese role-playing game, a JRPG, where a bunch of high schoolers, namely these kiddos right here that are just chilling out in this room, are just high school kids. As you do, you hang out in your Japanese high school in Tokyo. You go to school, you go to classes, you go make friends, you do well, you get good grades. You go to your part-time jobs, your extracurriculars. Oh, and also we're master secret thieves who go into an alternate dimension to go take down evildoers in the real world by stealing their hearts inside this other world. So yeah, we're on a cruise ship right now. You can see you can see this is a very nice little cruise bunk, and outside is a beautiful day as we're cruising along in this very nasty-looking post-apocalypse.
Let's go.
So that's something. There we go. Now you can see that the ruins of the city are just outside. This is, it's like half high school simulator. So, you do you make friends, you fall in love. You like hang out with your uncle, not uncle. Yeah, it's a fun like life sim. And then you also play this JRPG where you run around as secret thieves who go around beating up bad guys in order to save the day. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we're having a good time. Y'all gonna click? No, you can look at the Discord, Emerald Skies of York. I'm not going to explain to you the whole thing that happened last night's stream, especially since last night was Professor Layton, which would confuse new people even more than usual. Remember fighting with Ian? No. Hold it right there, punks! Oh, it's this fella.
Hey, this doesn't look good.
This is the scary guy. We didn't cause any more trouble, did we? Nope, but you beat the crap out of my men, and I can't exactly let that pass. I'm gonna have to avenge him. Wait, you're the one who attacked us, remember? You should do an awful lot of barking. Well, I guess I can let you off the hook. But you're gonna have to survive against these guys first. All right. For all people, new people who are interested in this game, there are 170 hours of content prior to this that you can catch up on if you want. Or you can just watch us beat up a bunch of spooky monsters. You didn't make puppy chow fudge? Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious. That sounds so fantastic. I'd be super pumped. But, yeah. Let's see here. Anything else I'm missing so far in this here chat? He keeps scrolling down when I want to keep scrolling up. Excuse me. Yes, also, we sometimes we talk about puppy chow. Sometimes we talk about hamburgers. We kind of jump around all over the place. What's a VOD? You're not new to Twitch. So VODs is the nickname for videos on demand. That is to say, all the recordings of the previous streams that you can view at your leisure on this channel. So that way you can, if you ever get lost on something or confused, you can always go back and watch the previous episodes. Have about a couple, 1,000 streams that you can watch if you really want to.
The opponent is strong.
Pretty good.
Don't do anything reckless.
Okay, actually, wait, do I know this one? No, I only know that he's not weak to guns or nuclear attacks. All right. When in doubt, knock him out.
By the myriad truths.
Boom! Oh, I got all but one. Okay.
The opponent is strong.
I guess find out if they're weak to wind? Nope. Okay. Well, I tried. But yeah, no. The idea is that, of course, every live stream that we do stays on the channel for at least 2 months, if not longer. In theory, they're all supposed to stay longer, but at the very least 2 months. And that's a good way to catch up on streams if you're like, oh man, I wish I had more Shadow content during the day to consume. That's a good place to do it. Other than, of course, my YouTube channel, which technically should have all that stuff too. God, my life's been busy lately. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to catch my breath since the vacation, but you know, it's fine. I'm a huge dork. Yes. Next question. What is the weakness in Shado's cognition? Kamoshida wasn't as influential in classrooms, so why is it the safe rooms in the castle? Shado's cognition was Shado is well, honestly, I don't know because yeah, you're right. They kind of weakened the stuff, and then all of a sudden it was, you'd see the weakened like cognition, it would suddenly be a classroom, right? I think the idea is Shado's distortion is so strong that there is no like weakening to the point where you can see the illusion of the previous space, because it's still just rooms on the cruise ship, which it's supposed to be the diet building, but that's not necessarily where it's supposed to be. I do have a YouTube channel. If you go down below the stream, if you're on desktop or laptop, of course, you'll notice below it there are a bunch of buttons, one of which is my YouTube channel. It has not been updated in a few months, but I promise you that starting this week it will be back. I had to get through some pretty major like deadlines for my main job today, but they are now done. I only have a meeting at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and then after that I can have myself a nice quiet time. How far back I thought you had a Twitch only. Well, no, I do have a YouTube channel. I'm not saying that it's like this super powerful thing. It almost exclusively just contains previous streams. So you're not going to suddenly find a bunch of like Minecraft with Aphmau and Ian kind of things. But yeah, there's a lot of hours of stuff there if you want. Didn't I say I'm going to scream like Chris in today's Aphmau video? I mean, I screamed a lot, just not necessarily at those high pitches, so that's fine. Just going through some of the most popular clips and watching, reacting to them. I want to do, okay. I'm sorry I'm not playing the video game, but let me get into this for a second. Actually, if I wanted to do like essentially what's what I'm looking for? I wanted to do like a contest, a monthly contest to like have us go or have people clip the streams during the week or during the month, and at the end of the month we'd show like the top 10 best clips, and I'd give like the top clip winner either a VIP badge or something like that as kind of a big win for it. The trick is I was never able to convince people to clip more. So if we want to do it in September, I'm happy to do it. The idea, of course, folks, that there's a clip button on your stream right now that if you find a good moment to clip of the stream, then we can then we can start doing these contests. And the idea is I'll give you subs, I'll give you a VIP status, whatever you want, if you get the best clip of the month. So there you go. Just as distortion covers the entirety of Japan, yeah, it's just too powerful, right? It's just too powerful. Charge. Yeah, let's get her a Tarakaja and we'll put in charge instead. I don't know if we're going to use it, but we can at least try it. Concentrate. And she gets the same thing, essentially. No, I don't want to necessarily delete that. That sounds pretty good. I'm not going to really use Tarakaja, so that's fine. Let's toss that in there. You know the best clip? Oh, boy. But I'm talking about my own channel, mainly, not Aphmau's channel. I'm talking about my own content, yeah? That's the important thing. A lot of streamers have a stream storage channel, YouTube channel, a stream highlights channel. That is true. The trouble would be is that I would need to hire people to do like highlight stuff, because otherwise I wouldn't have too much stuff, right? You bought a VIP party entry for TwitchCon? Yeah, no. It would be fun to do like a year in the review kind of thing for stuff like that, right? Totally. That's been settled. We caused so much no trouble whatsoever. You were met with the same end result. And on top of all that, he up and disappeared again.
Hey.
We should ignore him if our actions have no actual impact on the results. For now, let's focus on searching for the IT company president. I hope there are clues somewhere.
Welcome, Trip. You're fine. It's okay if you're late or not. Also, hi, Zeller and everybody else coming in. Where's the clip button? I don't know. There is a clip button on mobile. Is there, or there's not? I honestly don't know. I don't watch streams on mobile very often. I also don't watch streams very often, which sounds terrible, but it's also true. Let's see here. Okay, cool. We're going the right way.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a fudge.
Thank you much, Sailor Art, for the 100 bits, by the way. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. How's my audio, by the way? You know, since I didn't have a chance to ask about this on Monday or Tuesday, but does everything sound okay? Even though, you know, the last stream of last week that I did before I had to kind of cut out, I tried to make a lot of edits to my audio since then, and actually the audio that I'm doing now, that I'm using now, is very different from how the one that is prior. It may not necessarily sound that different, but hopefully at least sounds a little different, maybe a little nicer, a little cleaner. Oh, it's a big boy. You best watch out. Best watch out for them big boys.
There's a strong one there. What should we do?
Come on, you know you want to. Ha!
Show me your true form.
He thought he was so clever charging me, and then I did a backflip, and now I'm here.
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
The Blackened
Fight with
Fury.
resistance is no good.
The only thing we don't know is whether or not this thing is weak to light. We do have someone who can use light now, though, so let's give that a shot. Nothing. All right, well, it was worth a shot.
No weaknesses?
Other crab stays and far behind for me. There you go.
Skills.
Miracle Punch. Let's even get a crit. Not even a hit. Jesus, Morgana. Gotta do better than that, my friend.
No holds barred. You couldn't finish it.
I can turn down the volume on my side, though, in case there's a little bit of an echo. Well, we did lose a lot of those commands, didn't we? Oi. My bad, guys.
Behold.
Oh, no, it's the gun thing again. I keep forgetting. Ah! Good block, good block, good block. Oh, no, there's spear. Pancake's still works. It's the new stuff that we lost, of course. Nuke this bad boy. Oh, we're in big trouble now. Powering up.
Persona. I'll finish you. I'll finish it.
Okay, got the hit, at least. There you go, Makoto. Good job. How do you give bits and stuff? So the bits are a purchasable currency. You actually do have to buy them for the most part. And the idea is that whenever you give bits, every bit that you give is 1 cent. All you literally have to do is type in cheer followed by the number, but you do have to purchase bits in order to spend them. You can't otherwise do it. I have a direct question for you. The community that includes a very directed conversational segue. After yesterday, I've been thought about purchasing desktop computers. You've been using laptops for the past decade. You're not very computer specs literate. Is anyone in the community to help you guide you in picking computer parts for my sponsor? Well, I'm glad you asked, Dolphin. Cunning Dolphin. I don't know why I said dolphin. Anyway. Yeah, so here's the trick. We have recently been partnering up with Artesian Builds, which is an awesome organization that builds computers. And you can purchase a very custom built computer through them. And even watch it being built live on Twitch, which is super awesome. If you use, of course, the link that you see there in the chat, and use the Shadow Temple code for the promo, then you will actually be able to get yourself a nice little discount on your stuff, and it also helps out the stream quite a bit. To lose Aria? What do you mean? Oh no, that's a real sad one to lose. I know exactly what you mean. Game's a little loud. I could turn that down then. Hold on. Millie, I'm a little quiet if I had to guess, so that's definitely causing a little bit. You're not sure which one to buy, you should customize it. Yeah. So, the number one thing, it's like buying a car, Cunning Dolphin, when it comes to purchasing a computer. In that you just you purchase a computer based on what the parts for a computer based on what you need, right? So like what are you intending doing with the computer? What is your plan for? Are you planning on just playing video games on it? Are you like intending to do some like hardcore like video editing? Are you planning on getting into streaming? Like, well, what's your game for that PC? If you're just gonna be playing games at a cool 1080p, then you can go pretty mid-market, low to mid-market PC. If you're gonna try to do some fancier stuff with it, I recommend going a little bit higher on it.
Prepare yourself.
But that's just kind of how it all works. Yeah. What's your plan? I will say, though, if you do need help and you want to hear from a true expert, Artesian Builds actually has their DMs open on Twitter, and they are more than happy to actually help people out in figuring out how to fix their stuff.
Huh?
Or how to get themselves set up for what sort of PC they want to have, which is pretty nice. I'm definitely actually going to consult them myself because I'm not necessarily certain of what I want either. Bot found the bot message from the pancake scene. There you go. Then maybe we should have like a text document for future reference that like has all of the various things we've thrown into Harbinger bot in case we lose it at some point. Is this a mini boss? Kinda. Showtime! All right, let's finish this one off.
Pardon me.
It's like 10 lines of pancake shadow. Oh no. Boom, boom! The chair! We'll show you how to clean up.
Always.
Cleaner.
Watch this.
We'll burn! All right, see you, Triple I. Can I do a Minecraft stream? Not right now. I'm busy. All right, we got some stuff in there. That feels pretty good. How's the game audio compared to me now? Is it better?
Battle's over.
Is it improved?
Okay,
Have we
let's
found a
keep
nice
going.
kind of equilibrium? I mean, I don't have. I'm a little busy today. I'm actually recording with FML after the stream, so won't have a ton of time. No, in all seriousness, I do intend to play Minecraft again with Marissa at some point. I actually did a whole. If you haven't watched it already, I actually did an entire Minecraft series with my fiance. That's available on the YouTube channel. Just saying. Just saying. It's a whole thing. It's better balanced with audio now? Good, I'm glad. Tenant, maybe ask someone from the community first in case they need help. I guess I'll DM the company. It's fine, Cutting Dolphin. We're just grinding through this. So if you want to chat computers, I'm happy to do so. I'm doing another I'm recording a Minecraft video with FML after this stream, so it'll happen around midnight or midnight 30. Can I tell you about tomorrow's video? Even if I could, I have no idea what the video is going to be about. I cannot. Those are proprietary, and I cannot deliver that information. They much Triforce for gifting 3 months to Fire Roller, by the way. Get those temple outs in chat, please, and thank you. Oh, really? Do we lose all the Palace Network ones? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that those were that we didn't pick those up. That's on me. I'm sorry. I miss Disney World. That was a fun series, though, for sure. All right, and blam!
Your true form.
But yeah, no, there's an entire Minecraft series on my YouTube channel right now that you could watch if you so desire. I think it's like 8 episodes or so.
I'm not done.
No. Again, that's on me, Twister. That is 100% on me. I didn't think to save them because I was just kind of goofing around with them.
Opponent is strong.
But in retrospect, they were pretty fun, and I guess we should have tried to plan out trying to save those. Again, totally on me. We'll just have to visit again sometime. Okay, so it's not light attacks that. Oh, geez, we didn't heal up at all in the previous fight. Oh, I'm so sorry. What's the Palace Network? Palace Net. Again, neither. I saw. Hello. Goodbye.
Ready, Joker.
The Palace Network was a series of servers that you can access on Minecraft that is 100% free to do. That you can. It's a full 1-to-1 recreation of Walt Disney World. For realsies. Like all the parks, and you can ride almost all of the rides. It's super cool.
No holds barred. You could finish it.
It's super crazy cool. They even have all the audio and everything. It's really neat. Highly recommend if you have Minecraft for Java,
Someone finish it off.
and you want some time to do. Disney again.
Noir doesn't have
Also, the mice thing is a business in this particular palace where if you go into a particular area, you become rattled.
It's time.
Sorry, it hurts. It hurts me as much as it hurts you, I promise you. Ooh, he shocked him.
Take the commercials.
I know. Before we hit anything, let's go ahead and heal everybody, huh? Mediharan.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Everybody's nice and healed up. Community is great. Shows have returned. I've heard. Boom! The technical hit. 65, huh? That's a trip.
We can't talk
Oh,
right
I
now.
forgot. I shocked him. I can't talk to him. Nah, whatever.
Right now.
Bye. Let's get it. You can come up with pranks for Minecraft videos. I won't necessarily use them necessarily.
All right,
Nor will I give you credit for them
Let's
if
go,
you do
Joker.
offer them, just so you're aware. It's not so much as like I don't want to, it's so much as I cannot. I do not have that power, if that makes sense. All right, let's swing back and turn off the rattle button. Boop. Done. Problem is, you're always running against computers. The only one that can play games, do basic work stuff. You expect computers to be able to do this requirement in 5 years in the future. Yeah, that's always the trouble, right? You can build, you can like,
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
you can build or you can buy or / build a computer that will do exactly what we want it to do at the time. And it usually lasts pretty well for like 2 to 3 years. But then, yeah, given the exponential like boost of technology over time, all of a sudden that becomes less and less useful because it's no longer strong enough to run all the best stuff. Which is always sad to see, you know? Hey, Ian Zapple, how you doing? It's why whenever I like, and this is not what you guys have to do yourselves, but I almost always purchase like top of the line stuff whenever I build a new computer. And that's just because I want that computer to last me like 5-6 years, you know? Aveline here, which is running the stream at the moment, has been with me since 2014. And she's been working great. To this day, she's still running pretty well. And I was doing a lot of research and had like, 40 tabs open or so today for my main job. And she's still just hung in there like a champ. And I really appreciated that. But this computer at the same time is not so good at dealing with new games and things. I cannot play the most modern titles on this device and stream at the same time because it'll run out of gas.
Let's get it.
The pink feet splashes are a feature of the metaverse and are not necessarily just part of this particular cruise ship.
Electricity
Good question,
is weak points.
Zeodai! Shock it up! Very nice, very nice. We don't know what these are weak to yet,
It should be easy if you stay focused.
but that one's afraid. Hold the phone.
Scared. Now my
Ghastly Whale!
Nice. Joker took one out.
You don't intend a very heavy processing on the computer side for gaming, but you want to run the games really well, so probably upper end of the proficient level. Okay. Yeah.
What's the plan?
Well, the thing to remember, I've been a Wintel boy my entire life, so I've been using Intel processors pretty much the entire way. The thing to remember is you don't really need a super strong CPU for gaming. Gaming uses almost exclusively GPU unless you're a big Minecraft boy, in which case then you do need a lot of CPU. But in which case you can probably get away with like an i5 processor, all right, when it comes to gaming. And then just use that money to spend on buying a beefy graphics card. That's pretty much the gist of that, right? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that a lot. All right, so we know it's not weak to wind. If I slice it, it does not bleed. You see AMD dropped release dates for Ryzen 3? I did not. That's fancy.
Persona. Prepare yourself.
I've never taken a dive into the AMD world, I'll admit. I've been an NVIDIA and Intel boy my entire life, and it's not for any particular reason, I presume. Let's do Mapsio. See if we got a weak. No. Dang. Frustrating we haven't found this boy's weakness yet. Might be ice? It might be ice. Might actually use that surface. There you go. Also maintain a PC on the upgrade cycle once the older parts become obsolete. Yeah. I mean, the one thing on the other side I'll say is that the easiest things to replace on a computer are hard drive. You can always add more hard drives if you need more space. RAM, very easy thing to change. You literally pull it out, you plug it back in, you got more RAM. Then the GPU, not too hard to get going, but the CPU and the motherboard, those are kind of the toughest ones to replace. In that, if you're going to replace one of them, you have to kind of replace the other one, and that becomes a big issue. Yeah, a solid SSD these days is kind of just a necessary business.
Persona.
And I know a lot of you don't necessarily know what we're talking about here, but computer stuff, it's important, it's fun. It's the stuff that's currently kicking in your laptop or your tablet or your desktop or your phone. Sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller, but it's what it runs, all of it. SSDs, solid-state drives, otherwise known as, are pretty much, I mean, they've gotten to a price point where it's no longer a concern, which is super nice. It used to be that only the top people could own those processors because they were just too good. But nowadays, it's not as big a deal, which I appreciated a lot. Let's do some high fire. Okay, so you resist fire. Now I know. But I did fear that one at least. Okay, what can I attack this one to get the technical is the question. Miracle Punch. No? Okay.
Psychokinesis would be perfect now.
Psychokinesis is what you use to a scared one. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, we knocked them both down. Now we can light them up. Do it. What if you licked your cat? Hair. Lots of hair. You know the terms you say with a vague knowledge of the parts. That's okay. That's all right. I have a vague knowledge of the parts these days myself. Literally why I'm using a PC builder this time as opposed to building it myself. I could do the research, but nah.
Enjoy.
The things to note when it comes to Intel, there are a bunch of numbers attached to their processors, but the big thing to note is the difference between an i3, an i5, and an i7, and an i9. i9 is their top-of-the-line processors for regular computers, and are pretty much just reserved for, like, you're planning on rendering, like, CGI, and you need super strength. i7s are good for streaming, which you do need some processing power, and for, like, video editing and things like that, which is pretty cool. The i5 is a pretty well-balanced processor for, like, if you need to do just some classic computing stuff, but also like to play games. And the i3 is more like, I'm just a web browser and I like to watch stuff on
Don't fall
YouTube.
behind.
Bigger number means better. That's pretty much all it comes down to on that. Then for the graphics processors, which is the GPUs, I use NVIDIA cards my entire life, and I will probably continue to use them because I like them a lot. They're just about to come out with their new 3000 series, which is going to be a powerful set of little machines, to say the least. The higher the number, the more expensive they become, but the more powerful they are as a result.
That one's
Really just know all you need to know.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
That one looks like ready to explode.
Don't do anything reckless.
Oh, I'll do something reckless, all right. Let's blow it up. Monkeys. Computer-aided drafting is what is, computer-assisted design, sure. I always knew it was computer-aided drafting, but yeah. That is to say, you make 3D shapes on a computer.
Let's go, Joe.
That sounds very basic, but it's a very important ability for making pretty much anything ever. CAD is... I used to do a bunch of CAD for my robotics team.
Show me your true form.
Not so much anymore. But I built up those skills.
He's got the advantage, has no weakness. But we can
No
die
weakness?
overwhelming it with
How
despair.
dare he?
Will be revealed.
Yeah, that $400 jump from I3 to I7 is a big deal, which is why I5 is a completely, totally normal and completely reasonable place to be.
Can we finish it?
Oh, I poked it and nothing happened.
He's hurt bad. Ice isn't effective
So I
on
would tell you
his
how certain games run on your setup. That would be nice, Twister, for sure. I mean, there was a piece, there was a, there used to be a website like Can I Run Blanket Blank, where you could plug in like your either, you could either use a built-in tool, which would scan your computer and know what you have, or it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Or you can manually enter the stuff and it'll tell you. I don't know how useful that website still is anymore. I think it was just like, can I run this? Or something like that. But it's pretty nice. Hee-ho. Hey, Shadow, how you doing? Can I run Crisis? Back in the day, man. Hold on till the flagship cards launch. There'll certainly be a 3060 that's at the consumer. Yep. Totally. Oh, my goodness gracious. Welcome, Raiders! Hope you're having yourself a wonderful Wednesday evening. Hope you had a great time over at Keston's channel. Keston was playing some Phoenix Wright tonight, I do believe. Hopefully you had yourself some good time solving some mysteries, conversing with the dead and whatnot. Welcome. My name is Shadow Temple. You may know me as Pierce from certain things, especially if you're from Keston's world. Hi. Welcome. We're currently playing some Persona 5 Royal together. So apropos that King Frost has graced us with his presence here today. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Hello, Princess Husky, and hold on. Sometimes my computer doesn't let me actually scroll all the way up. And Wolfie Cuteness, and God, hold on, hold the phone. And Zagger the Dagger, and Wolfie Cuteness again, and Lloyd, and Luna Gracie Everdeen, and Chat Summer, and Jem, and Baby Bean Ooh, and Lincoln. Hello, welcome. And Layla Nerdio. And Minecraft Killer Forth. Welcome. Thank you very much. Keston, for those unaware, is Zane on the Aphmau channel stuff. Been around with Aphmau long before I was. And is also a streamer, which you haven't had a chance to check out. You should definitely go and follow. Just saying. It's a thing you should be doing. Just saying. Anyway, welcome to Persona 5, where a bunch of high school teenagers beat up spooky monsters like this very big, kingly boy.
Persona!
Let's beat him up.
No holds barred.
Yeah.
Finish it for me. Persona.
And also, of course, those of you who are not familiar with the Aphmau stuff, Keston is a fantastic voice actor, and also is playing Phoenix Wright, which, you know,
Ready for
you
it.
guys like some Ace Attorney in your life. You want to see a blind run of that? It's not a bad place to go, especially for a voice actor. Just saying. Shoot it! Woo! We got the crit!
Give it up.
Let's take down this big boy.
Chance. All out attack.
Anyway, we're beating a bunch of monsters on this here cruise ship because that's our job.
So much for them.
Welcome. I flatter you indeed, but it is all well-deserved indeed. So there.
Okay.
All right, see you in Apple. Enjoy your class. Yeah, welcome to my my motley crew, including Cat, not a Cat, Morgana, currently hiding behind Haru, I guess. Haru, my love. Makoto, my previous love. And everybody else. How much performance boost is the i5, blah, 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 to the i7? I can't give you numbers specifically, but unless you're specifically intending to like stream or do some like hardcore video editing, not audio editing, but video editing, i5 is probably going to do just fine. How did Caston White deal with the shipping? Mostly laughter. Hey, Samuels, how you doing? But I know you balk at that like price change, right? And that's definitely a point. And yeah, there are like Maximum PC, for example, is very good at bringing out like comparisons of those different things.
Surprise attack successful.
And you can like look and see like they'll like run different programs and like play different games and show you like how many frames per second or how long it took to do something. And you can compare and contrast and see what kind of prices or what kind of power that would be good for you. We were talking about PCs before everybody came in, folks. We have a new partner on the channel called Artesian Builds. If you go to their website, you can actually customize your own PC, which then they will build for you live on Twitch. And then you can have your very own PC. It's very nice. Use the code Shadow Temple. You get yourself all that ready to go. You had a great time. You love detective work. You wish you could be a detective. Same, although not really, because I mean I like solving mysteries where there actually isn't somebody dead. I think that's definitely my feeling. You're right. I should have healed Rune River. You're absolutely correct. Akechi is not currently part of this crew. Let's see here. Other things coming in here. What's Persona 5 about? It's about a bunch of high schoolers who just do regular high school stuff in Japan on an average day. It's actually a lot of it's a high school sim where you go to class, you can try to get good grades, you make friends, you fall in love, you do extracurriculars, you work part-time jobs, and then on the other side of it, you're a secret thief who goes into an alternate dimension to defeat evildoers. Pretty fun. Thank you very much, Pity Plier, by the way, for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated right there. So right now we're on a cruise ship trying to beat up a big scoring or a big corrupt politician. It's not going well yet, but we're getting there.
I guess just light him up. I don't know.
I forgot to actually look what these. Nope, not that one. I want to know what this one's weak to. Wind. Okay. The rest of my crew can handle that. I'm gonna knock him down. You are weak to nuclear power. Hit it! Nice. Okay, we do not have this unfaithful Dream King yet. Lend me your power. If that's the case, then let's talk. I want to know what kind of person you are.
That Shadow's no happy camper. Be serious and don't make light of stuff.
Don't make light. Got it. At any rate, I give up. Did my horoscope say today would be bad? It's fine. Do as you please. I need your help. You'll need to specify what you want. Though based on your speaking skills, they're not exactly articulate anyway. Oh, I picked the wrong choice. At any rate, why am I the only one this sort of thing happens to? What did I do to deserve this? Don't play the victim. Oh, nope. I fell apart. My bad. I lost. Someday I'll capture those friends.
Forget this feeling. Good work,
so there's also an element of Pokemon in this game where you can collect those monsters for your own powers. But you have to kind of butter them up first, and I'm very bad at the buttering process. Been more of a margarine kid growing up, if you know what I mean. Ah! Jokes. Anyway, let's go on and grab these things. Unlock the door. But how do these hallways even work? Guess it's totally get lost in here. What kind of ship is this? Sheesh. Slather that lard. How's the good boy? Good boy's doing good. He's got a bit of a sneeze to him recently. He's been a sneezy boy ever since he came back from the pet suites, where he took a nice extended vacation for a couple days. Don't know why he's so sneezy of a boy right now. Lord have mercy.
Just use the Master Ball on him.
Sometimes I get access to the Master Ball. A lot of times I don't. So I'm just checking in this room to see if there are any vents or anything that I'm missing. Otherwise, there's no real reason for me to turn back the rattling back on. I'll just head out. Just a very, very big ship. Unfortunately. Any other place to go here necessarily? I don't think so. I'm using my special detective vision to determine things. Yeah, we were looking at the other symptoms of kennel cough, but there's not really, he's not suffering anything else, if that makes sense. He doesn't have a loss of appetite. He doesn't have a cough. He doesn't have, like, a runny nose or anything like that. Because that was the first thing we thought of, too. He's just sneezing. Could have been, yeah, a different type of grass or maybe another allergen that he wasn't used to. We don't know. But he also, he got his vaccinations. He got all that stuff, so we'll see. Those are where I'm talking about, of course, my mini Australian Shepherd. I figured that, Emerald Skies, yes. All right, let's keep moving. Huh?
What's
Hey,
this?
Joker, is this place? Oh, no! What is this?
Come on, man.
Yep, we're back at the main hall.
Without any particularly useful information about the IT company president. He almost never leaves this room. Nobody's ever seen him around.
Hold a moment.
He almost never leaves. Does that mean there are times that he does in fact leave?
When you have to head out to go to the bathroom, that's how it was for me in my room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why wouldn't there should be a restroom in each of the places, man. No, I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise ship, but thankfully, as much of as like a disease haven they are, at least they have independent bathrooms. Mini Australian Shepherd, yeah. Yeah. He's my cute boy, Bento.
But there are restrooms in the rooms here. What about meals? Just one call and your food gets delivered to your room.
There's our inn.
You're right.
I think you're right. This place is just a cognition as restaurants and bars as well. If the IT company president ever leaves his room, somebody must be delivering the food to him.
Okay, let's go with that.
What if one of the members of the party actually faints? You can wake them back up, and they'll wake up. They'll recover on their own after the fight, back up to 1 HP. But if the center boy gets knocked down, then it's over. That's seriously it. The rest of the crew cannot take over. So you have to make sure above anybody else that your main boy is okay. Okay, so we have to go to the restaurant, huh? Head to the restaurant. Yeah, let's heal up before I forget again. Media, hold on. Everybody's healed now.
Hooray! Hooray!
Now the build's 1,500. Yep, that's how that works.
Is there?
It's amazing how quickly that number goes up.
Ooh, this place is relaxing. Let's take a
My
seat
guess, if I had to guess, my next PC will probably cost me about $3,000. Just straight up. Like, not gonna lie. To do all the things that I like and need to do all the time, and I want to make sure that it lasts for a long time, $3,000. And that's not what you need to stream with. It's what I'm going to spend because I depend on my computer so much that I need to make sure that happens. You're gonna go for that 2 terabyte storage? I mean, one thing you can do for as like a cost savings measure is that you can what's the word I'm looking for? You can start small, and then as you run out of room, you can always put in hard drives. It's very cheap to do, actually, and is not very hard to do either. Yeah, no, probably it's custom built for sure. And I will get a discount, so it won't be the price I will pay will not be $3,000. I through partnering with Artesian Builds, I also get a little bit of a discount. But like, considering how much I depend on Aveline to run on a daily basis, like this is an investment I need to make to keep doing the stuff that I do. Like, poor Aveline crashes when I play Minecraft.
Let's do it.
Because the mods that I use more than 10 gigs of RAM at a time in order to run properly. And I only have 16 gigs in this poor girl. Because at the time, 16 gigs was like, I might as well have been on unlimited. Who knew, right? It's like, oh, okay, I guess that's no longer useful anymore, huh? Just weird to think about, but it's totally true. Scott, if you're watching your Minecraft Origins of Olympus. Ooh, boy. You really like Japanese games? I like games that have a strong story element to them. And very frequently, just straight up, very frequently, Japanese games are the ones that happen to have a lot of those strong story elements. And so those as a result are indeed what I kind of focus on when it comes to playing games. So yeah, sure. There's something here that I have not accessed yet that I really want to now try to access. But I don't know how.
Feel it.
You can't really get down to the main floor, so what's going on down up here? You need so I've been back and forth on that. Yeah, so that's actually a really fun thing that you can do with Artesian, is they'll actually let you, if you spend the money, cut your own your own design into the side of your PC and like professionally etch it, which is really adorable and really fun. But I mean, I don't show anybody my computer, and my computer is mostly just tucked under my desk, at which point I'd rather spend the $300 on some internal piece that runs really well, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not really going to spend any money on anything like cool on the outside of my computer. I'm not intending it to look cool necessarily. I'm looking for it to run cool. Literally. I'm doing all right, Jay. How you doing? It's a really fun idea, though. I do like the idea of having like my logo on stuff.
That enemy was really weak.
I think I have a really cool logo personally, and I would love to have more things with it on it. But as of right now, I do not have it. By the way, I don't think I've shown this mug that I got. I got it a couple weeks ago, and I haven't shown it yet. But say hello to Dr. Bees drinking a mug featuring Dr. Bees. Anyway. Water cooler fan? A water cooler. Or water cooling system for sure. I don't know if I'd have to look. I think they do the internal water coolers that are like a closed system, so you don't have to worry about them. Either way, I would 100% pay somebody to do a water cooling or like a liquid cooling system on a PC rather than trying to do it myself. 100% every time. How important is memory RAM? Actually, it's one of probably the most important things on your computer because it determines how much you get to do at any given time. Water cooling is 100% quieter, yes, and it's super nice. I highly recommend if you especially want a cooler or a quieter PC. Avaline's water cooled, and it is eerily silent, and I mean that in the best way possible. I'm really frustrated that there's like some cool like center area here that I've not touched yet. I don't know how I've not touched it yet.
I'll reveal your true
Get this one. Do not pour ice water in your computer. No! It'll cool off your computer for sure. And then end it. How would you say Minecraft mods are? Just be aware of where you're getting them. Generally, they're pretty safe.
Okay.
This is where I shine.
Oh, boy. More search objects to break. How great.
Somewhere.
This seems a little suspicious, don't you think? Like these big bars here. How do I get inside you? I wanna know. Your laptop, we even bought another fan to help it keep cool, but it gets pretty loud. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not. I don't think there's really such a thing as like a liquid cooled laptop necessarily, right? But you can get pretty quiet boxes, even though if it doesn't necessarily sound like something that'd be quiet. You can get it pretty nice. There you go. They're gone.
Okay, let's move
Just
on.
kind of lighten up these friends so I can keep moving. But yeah, I would recommend, like, if you're like me and you like to have a bunch of like Chrome tabs open, for example, how many tabs you can have open before you start getting into trouble is exactly where you get into RAM stuff. I'd say you probably want to go for 32. You don't have to do 64. And again, if there's anything that can be replaced easily, RAM is a pretty easy thing to upgrade down the line. And it gets cheaper over time, too. Yeah, Chrome. If you use Chrome like I do, because I'm a big dumb baby who doesn't like to use other web browsers, the reason why Chrome is so fast is because it just guzzles, positively consumes memory. Dr. realize again all the commands, rate and stream and post in mod chat for others' help. Well, that's okay, Mr. Wilson. Thank you very much for working on it. Have I heard of Brave? I have not. I can go to the restaurant. Here we go. Hello, I'd like to pick up a delivery for the IT president, please.
Beyond this point is an elevator leading to the upper floor of the passenger cabins.
Welcome. Will you be dining with us today?
Is it possible to have our meals delivered to my room?
Oh, you mean room service? Yes, that is available only at this restaurant.
Yes!
Aha! So there is one room in particular that always orders... Is there one room in particular that always orders food delivery?
Pardon me, but why are you asking me this? I'd like to see your boarding passes if you don't mind.
Oh, we've been asked to make a delivery. It's to the president of an IT company, I believe.
Well...
He apparently never leaves his room, but Mr. Shado has given us direct orders about this. Now then, this is a highly confidential matter, so we must take it to him ourselves.
Oh, is that so? In that case, let me tell you about the way to his room.
Nice.
It sounds pretty nice, Triforce. I'll have to look into it. You know, 2 games because of memory. Well, so, fun fact, on computers, there are 2 types of memory, right? There is RAM, random access memory, which is, if you want to think about it relative to a brain, RAM is your short-term memory. It's the sort of stuff that you, it's the part of your brain that you use to, like, keep track of things as you're, like, multitasking and, like, trying to deal with stuff in your day and stuff like that, right? And that's what, you know, handles all the things actively running on your computer at one time. There's then regular memory, which is more long-term. That is the stuff on your solid-state drives and your hard drives, which stay in one place forever and, you know, as long as the drive lives. And that is where you store programs when they're not being used, is you need a bunch of storage space for those programs to be installed, right? You need both in order to run a computer properly. And the RAM stuff's pretty important. Xbox One, but you're curious I'm able to do the same stuff as app mount? No, you really, if you want to do all the mod stuff, that is pretty much exclusively to PC for the most part. You like staying in one place too long, but your current laptop reached a point where you try to move it to blue screen. Yikes! That sounds like a bad hard drive. Those are actually, I know it sounds scary, but they're relatively easy to replace in a like laptop. I know it sounds scary, but it can't be done. Anyway.
Well done, Queen. Just as I expected from you. Is this pretty close? I suppose it's just upstairs.
It seems to be above side deck that we passed through earlier. Is there a way up somewhere?
No way.
Honestly, guys, I doubt this is gonna be any use. If it were me, I'd never open that door.
Well, that's no good. What are we gonna do?
If only there was a way in besides through the door.
Hmm.
In any case, we should head back to the side deck. Now we'll be able to get in from there.
All right, so we're going to go back the way... I hate all this backtracking, man. It's silly. Well, it depends on what kind of hard drive you buy, right? Because you can get like I think you can get like a 1 terabyte hard disk drive, HDD, for like $70, which to me is absurd. I love that. I love how relatively inexpensive it is. I'm not saying it's cheap, but it is cheaper than technology used to be. iPad gives help to keep up with important stuff. Fair enough. I have heard of Among Us, yes.
But don't let your guard down.
Actually, I believe it is Elisa who wants to put on community events in our community and play together. And that's okay, Twister. I get it. I totally understand it. And that's what Geek Squad's for, if you want to spend a little bit of cash telling him to please fix my computer. And just tell him very specifically, I think the hard drive needs replacing. And if you purchase the hard drive and just give it to him, it'll be even cheaper on there on the service end. What Minecraft mods do I recommend? I honestly could not tell you. Between you and me, for the FML recordings, I literally just receive like essentially a black box. Like she gives me what's called an instance, which is just a fancy word for oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, run! Go, 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 go! Oh, I got hit. Fix this! Thank you. Ba-doop. And now we're back. But yeah, to answer your question in the beginning there, Cunning Dolphin, I essentially say, see if you can go for the 32 gigs. If that's going to break the bank, 16 is fine. But I really like I really like the idea of having more RAM than less. That said, I do most of everything that I do with 16 gigs. You get a lot done with it. It's not like you'll be super stuck.
But it's something to consider.
Can I pick you up? Yeah, I can.
You think I was weak, dearie, that I would just wait on you hand and foot?
Okay, never mind.
Finish him off.
Got it. Just slice up the one. Oh, it's so close. Now it wants to talk, huh? Join my cause. Kali! Welcome to the team. I like it.
That's a new one.
I like it a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll admit there is a pretty significant reason why I wanted to partner with a PC builder recently, and that's because I wanted to purchase my own and I wanted a discount. But I genuinely also think they do a good job, and if anybody's looking to get a PC themselves, that they're a pretty good option there, and I pretty much guaranteed great support. Like anything that I've seen, anybody that has reached out to them gets responses within like an hour about if something's going wrong with their PC, which is pretty awesome. How does one get a Harbinger command? Mostly just being mods. It sounds unfortunate, but
Yes, true.
Brayden! All right, we have another shot at this fella. Oh! All right. Lovely. Would you look at that? I got myself yet another mask. Yet another. And some more experience, which is super nice.
This is where I shine.
And reloaded. Now I can break these bubbles again. Yeah. I have so much of this stuff. It's absurd at this point. I went the wrong way. Oh, man. Hello, Jaquan the Tight Pants. However, I'm not Ian. I'm Pierce. Hold on. Golden hose! Ah! There you go. Now I'm Ian. Think I nailed it, right?
Hey.
Emerald does. You should sleep. It's true. So we got to get to the floor above us, but how? Pray tell, how? I don't know. How about a spooky, smelly vent over here? Ooh.
Reveal your true form.
Remind me of the time. I did destroy the fabric of space-time in Outer Wilds. Everybody should play Outer Wilds, by the way. It's a fantastic game. Please and thank you. One of my favorite games of all time.
Just like I thought.
Super good. Definitely on that list of like of games that I want to play that I or like I want to play for the first time again.
A decisive
That has got to be
victory.
somewhere on the top of the list, if not the top. It's just so good. What's it like working with the voice actor of Noi? Oh, I promise you, he's just a normal dude. He isn't Noi the whole time. I promise you. But he's great. He's a fine voice actor. More professional than I am, certainly. He's got a lot more creds to his name. Michael Zekas is a wonderful human being. I was thinking about that, Marissa. I would say Outer Wilds, honestly. I realize that sounds absurd, but I love Oberdin so much. But I feel like I could play Oberdin again, like a year or two from now, and more or less have forgotten. Except for like, those big surprises. But I will never forget how or like what goes on in Outer Wilds. Like that will stick with me too well.
What? Oh, but I came here for the thing. Ugh. Well, now what?
I came specifically for this vent, so I'd be like, hey, there's a vent here. Oh, I guess there's that too.
See.
Do you know there are golden holes in real life? Probably.
I see. I never thought to climb up from outside. I mean, we are phantom thieves. We can use places that normal guests don't have access to.
Hey.
Yeah, I just saw some kind of smoke coming out. Engine room nearby, huh? Well, we got a lot of stuff happening here, it seems. Lots of jumpings and what's nuts. I should put my, you're right. I should put my Outer Wilds playthrough on YouTube.
Indeed.
The target's room lies ahead. Let us hope he keeps his window open.
I suppose so. I'm gonna go this way for a second. Hold on.
I'll just want to see if there's something else over here to deal with. Such as another will seed room or some such.
Aha! Whee! Oh. Okay. Let's. I guess. We're not going in chronological order? Fair enough. Yeah, maybe I'll start swinging that. I was doing Yakuza for a while, but it wasn't, like, extremely received, so yeah.
Oh,
Judge Birch, I do not have, I don't have, like, a deal with Target or something, if that's what you're asking. Yes, you do have to, if you want to purchase merch from my, or, like, of me or for me, then it will have to be online, yes. I'm sorry. I do have merch you can purchase for a reasonable price. Featuring my logo, various emotes, all sorts of fun stuff if you want to take a look. Just saying. What, nothing?
I don't want to touch anything and cause any trouble by accident. Let's just leave it alone.
okay.
All right, all right. Yeah, the merch is pretty good quality, man. I've had a Shadow Temple hoodie since they existed back in like I think 2018, and it's held up pretty well. I've got Shadow
There's a
Temple
chest.
mugs.
Joker,
I've got
let's open it.
I got a lot of stuff.
yes, I want to keep Greg. Too bad. A Balm of Life. That was extremely valuable. My mom has a Shadow hoodie. It's true. She also has a Shadow Temple mug that she uses all the time. Just super adorable.
Whoa.
Oh, there's Garda pad. What is that? One of those? You know what's theirs too?
I'm getting that feeling again. That's a you know what, all right.
All right. Hang on. Let me double check to make sure everybody's healed. The answer is yes, everybody's healed. All right, let's go.
Joker.
Let's do this. Would you shut up about the you-know-what? Whoa, giant rats! I'm gonna you-know-what the whole lot of you. Whoa. Whoa. It's these three again? All right.
Ba-da-bum-bum.
The stickers, by the way, also very nice. If you haven't had a chance to get a sticker,
Check out those stickers.
Strong and guns won't help. Be careful.
it's strong and guns won't help. Oh no. Just like bears. Oof. I scare you. How so?
Persona,
Am I scary?
prepare yourself.
Nukes. Have had minor demons merch not just because you love Pierce, but blue is your favorite color. Well, there you go. Fair enough. Why are they just going after poor Haru? What did Haru do? Ugh. Yeah, the phone cases aren't for my phone either. I don't think they've really updated those in a while. You have shirts? Yeah. There's a lot of shirts on the Shadow Temple store. Lots of different designs, a lot of different styles that you can choose from if you so choose. Just saying. That's the nice part about Designed by Humans, since it's all like ordered or like made on demand. It means that you can pretty much order any style you want, and it's no skin off my back. Like there are like 8 different types of shirts you can do. Golden Hose are useless. How dare you? It's true, but how dare you? I guess we've only had one person who's been attacked this entire time, so go ahead and heal up, Haru.
Very grateful.
Also, I flame fire. Mr. Wilson would know that they're very high quality because he has one very unique one that doesn't exist anymore because I'm not allowed to use it. It was deemed too close to the source material or some such. There we go. Friggin' Dumke. 35,000 yen. That's pretty nice. It's true, though. You get a sticker, you just put it on the back of your phone. Boom. New phone case. Wish you could have like a shadow. I have to check. I was going to say, I wish I could have a Shadow Temple pop socket because mine just fell apart recently when I was trying to like ravage it out of my pocket quickly. I'm very excited at the idea. I wonder if Designed by Humans offers pop sockets. We're missing out. We're currently on a cruise ship run by a corrupt politician we're trying to take down. That's pretty much the gist of it. Should Blast Blue cross? I've heard things about Blast Blue, but I've not gone into it myself. Store dashboard, please. Huh. I have received 0 purchases in the past several of days. I want product details. I want to edit this product. What other items can I get for this? No. Unfortunately, nothing fun like that. That's fine though. You can for the Shadow Temple logo. You can get shirts. You can get phone cases. You can get stickers, mugs, and mouse pads. Just saying. Just saying. It's a whole thing you can do. And you can get it in a t-shirt. You can get it in a long sleeve shirt. You can get it in a nice scoop shirt for the ladies. You can also get tank tops, baseball tees, sweatshirts, all sorts of stuff you can do. No Shadow Temple teas that you drink yet, though. I'm sorry. You can drink out of a Shadow Temple mug, though. Just saying. There is a hoodie with the logo. It's on the back, and it's really cool looking. If you got a tea hoodie for the irony, that'd be kind of weird. I like it, though. Get in there. Get that final will seed. This is the final one, right? I think so. The Blue Pride Seed. Yep, that's the last one. We got all 3. A T-Mug with that emote. You can do it. You can purchase it. It's yours for the taking. Crystal of Pride. Okay, the link to the store again? Yeah, if someone wants to type exclamation point store in there.
Well, that's
Don't be
the
buying
last
more
of them
things,
for
but you need
this
this. Yeah, and of course, any merch you purchase, of course, supports the stream as well. In theory, there should be alerts that show up when you purchase stuff, but it's kind of on and off, if I'm being perfectly honest. You have to make sure you definitely type in your code, or type in your username on that if you do want it to happen. But the gist of it is, you might not. So don't purchase things with the expectation that's going to show up. But if you tweet at me once you get the stuff, I will absolutely retweet the crap out of it.
Just saying.
But now, those are long items to look at. I need to look at accessories. The Crystal of Pride Defense Master. Automatic rocket contrast to start battle. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Don't need it right now, but pretty nice. Not loading again. What do you mean? Is it better to have more storage on the operating system drive or dedicated storage drives? So the operating system for Windows 10 requires about 20 to 25 gigabytes of space. The rest of it is not really anything important. Like you can kind of do whatever you want for the rest of the space on that drive. I dare say there's not really a need to like get you don't have to get like a dedicated drive that's not dealing with it, especially if you're doing SSD stuff. I typically, for my own sake, you want to make sure that you have enough space on your SSD to, oh, we're higher this time. Now I understand. I get it now. This is the upper deck, and then this is the deck that we need to deal with to progress the story. Now, I stumbled upon that by accident, but now I get it. And I understand why you're saying it in chat. Which mug is the best mug in my store? I mean, the Shadow Temple logo is pretty classy. Although the Stemple Duck, it sits right on the bottom of the mug and it just kind of looks at you the whole time. It's pretty cute. Windows really wants like 40, 50 gigs. Yeesh. The biggest thing is, though, you just want to make sure that you have SSD space for things that need to run fast and then hard drive space for things you want to archive, right? So spend the money on the space that you need to make sure that you have yourself a big enough space to like run games and stuff. But then for your hard drive, if you want like pictures or videos saved, that's a good way to just store all that stuff. All right, see you, Sailor Aurora. Oh, we're hopping across, huh? Hoppity, 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 hoppity. Room service, sir. Says get money in. Oh, thank you, Rune Ripper. I appreciate that. See, actually, for me, the trouble was I have a 500 gig SSD and I have a 2 terabyte hard drive, but the hard drive has failed. Thankfully, I didn't have anything really of use on that hard drive, but it is gone and dead to the world. If you're expecting more Danganronpa 2, it's gone. How are they for shipping? I have not received a single, even remotely, like, injured item so far. Indeed, I can sense someone within its walls.
What should we do, Joker?
Nothing for now. Give me 1 sec. Oh, we're all healed. We're fine.
Announcement.
Check inside.
That must be the IT company president.
Yeah, no, you might as well go for the 500 gigs. Just store like your most important games and stuff on there. And honestly, for between you and me, 500 gigs is more than enough to store the number of games that I have, like on Steam and stuff. If you have more than that, might be in time to just start uninstalling games off of Steam, man. You don't have to have them all.
I'm gonna go.
All right, do it, Futaba.
By yourself? He'll be on guard if we all go together.
True.
Plus, it's IT stuff. This is my time to shine.
That is her jam. It's true.
Should we leave it to her?
Sure.
It's been left to me. It's like that show where the kid goes shopping alone for the first time. This is gonna be tough.
Fair enough, Triforce. Fair enough.
Yeah, she's feeling good enough to joke around, so maybe this will be fun after all.
No, and again, like if you have projects that you can kind of store away, like it's totally okay to put them on a hard drive, right? And you can do very expensive hard drives, or you can have very big hard drives for pretty cheap. Those like physically moving ones, still
Just
pretty
yell
expensive.
if things get dangerous, okay?
What the? Who are you?
Hi.
Pardon my entrance, sudden.
We're already losing.
Those clothes. I mean, why did you come in from the window?
Yeah, sounds like an IT guy.
Well, the door's locked and you weren't answering. How else am I supposed to get in here? Oh, but I get how you feel. There's totes nothing better than relaxing in your own room.
A girl?
That's weird, Sony Rocket. Highly recommend lowering your quality, your stream quality down to a reasonable level.
You're an IT guy, right? I can tell we talk the same language.
Sounds good, Triforce. Yeah.
That's not what matters here. Just who are... Huh? Is that your laptop?
Oh my God.
This little guy caught your attention, huh? I made it myself.
This is how engineers talk to each other, by the way, guys. In case you're wondering, this actually happens.
This is amazing. To think you could do this much on a mobile device.
Would be nice to have more screen space, though.
Want to see the benchmarks? It can pump out some awesome numbers.
It's true. Nerds would just sit around running benchmarks just to show off how big their processing power is.
Although normally I just use this one as a sub-processor when I'm hacking into a tough system.
Whoa!
Hacking? Do you mean like cyber attacks?
Ever heard of Medjed?
Well, of course.
Try not to be surprised by this. Actually, be surprised.
Yeah, take some little bit of hubris. Why
I
not?
am Medjed. I'm the one who took down the fake.
All right, I'll do it, Cunning.
Huh?
Don't believe me, huh? Here, this is proof.
It's cute though because we're actually talking about computers in the game now too.
This is the project server. You identified all of them?
If you want my skills, I'll need a letter of introduction.
Whoa!
Man, to think the website we prepared got crushed so easily by a mere child.
Not just a mere child.
You prepared it?
That's right. Why did you have to go and destroy our work?
I'm the CEO of my IT company, but I also made the website, man.
Because I'm a fan. It was just because I couldn't forgive someone using the Medjed name without my permission.
Whoa! Hey, Unicorn, how you doing?
So, why'd you send Medjed after the Phantom Thieves?
He was the guy? Oh my
There was
goodness.
no reason to choose Medjed, per se. Their popularity was convenient for us, though.
She was the leader of the hacktivist group Medjed, and they were used to attack the Phantom Thieves. What games do I play? Persona 5 Royal. But also, like, fun fact, actually, off stream, I like playing tactical games. I like playing games where I have to use my brains. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Monster Train off stream, which is a deck building roguelike. Super fun. You got Wargroove? Oh, it's super fun. I like that game a lot. It's very much copying Advance Wars, which is not a problem. I like it.
We knew the Phantom Thieves couldn't target an anonymous group, after all.
Do I not play mobile games? I play Hearthstone on my phone. That's about it, though.
That's why?
Medjed's defeat was supposed to be an act, so their actual fall was quite a shock to me and Akechi-kun.
You and Akechi? You working
We were
together?
planning on shutting it down anyway, though, so it really didn't conflict with our plans.
Sorry, I promise I'll pay attention to the game more. Up to this point, there really was nothing to pay attention to, but now we're hearing more lore things.
The Phantom Thieves must have enjoyed their moment in the spotlight, not knowing it would be so short-lived. You see, you gotta abuse a tool like the internet.
Uh-huh.
Well, the word abuse doesn't really describe it.
That's not a great word.
The real charm comes in making use of the internet in innovative ways that circumvent legal restrictions.
So abuse.
You little...
I'm sure you understand. You're Medjet, after all. Isn't it wonderful manipulating all those information-illiterate idiots?
That's not very nice.
What a third-rate fool.
Huh?
Not only are your skills third-rate, but you stink worse than a third-rate person.
Oh, dang.
Don't treat me like we're equals. I'm gonna reform society.
What a stupid idea. Don't tell me you destroyed my website for this so-called societal reform.
Tell her Brawl Stars gonna stretch with game characters. I've heard good things. I just don't have the kind of time to like really dig into a game where I have to like do a lot of grinding in order to become good at the game. Or where it grind a lot so I have the tools to be good at the game. Like streaming and recording with Aphmau and doing my day job take up so much of my time I don't really have an opportunity otherwise.
That's right. It's because I'm a member of the Phantom Thieves.
I just play arena decks on Hearthstone the whole time.
What?
Picking on the weak and calling that innovative? Looks like I just gotta ban the guy at the root of all this. Shado.
Yeah! Bring down that banhammer, Futaba.
Now, you're gonna give me that letter of introduction.
Why would I?
But how about a computer competition for it?
Yeah!
Huh? Don't be ridiculous. I'd rather just kill you.
Ooh, that's not so good.
Guys?
Yeah, you tried. We appreciate it.
This is still what happens in the end.
Oh, it happened every time, Haru.
Well, now that we know he has one, this should be the easiest way to get it.
Beat him up. Here we go. Actually, you know what? One thing I'm going to try to do in the next couple of days here. I'm going to try to go, if I have any extra free time, I'm going to try to go and play Mass Effect Andromeda.
All will be revealed.
Off stream, on my own. And the reason for that is I have to, I'm actually going to be on a podcast about Mass Effect in a couple of weeks here. And I'm supposed to be kind of a representative of a master of sorts of all things Mass Effect. But I never finished Andromeda. And so I gotta go and like brush up on that stuff, man. Oh, the crits still work on him, huh? Okay, cool. Do I know what you're weak to? No. The Scandalous Queen is new. I did hear Keston, absolutely. And to actually your question, to answer your question on that, Hop, it sounds like based on the rumors that I've been hearing, that we may be seeing like an October, November release of the Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered. In which case, I'm not going to stream it because I've played the series like 3 times. I'm still going to probably play it myself because I want to. But Marissa is on the hook to play through the entire Mass Effect trilogy. Might as well play it when it comes on a big remaster.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Just read the Mass Effect. Oh, you know, I might do it on that. Doing it on N7 day? Yeah.
Persona.
Be the way to go, right? Let's see if we can drill this bad boy down. But I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. Other games, by the way, that I play, I like playing games that are interesting indie titles. I like visual novels. I like things that do an interesting storyline. So like we were talking about Outer Wilds recently. was the game that I loved so very dearly last year. And it was all about time travel and space travel, which it was kind of like Majora's Mask meets a detective game, kind of, which was pretty fun. And then things like Return of the Obra Dinn and obviously the Persona series I love very dearly.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm actually playing it. That's all right. One step at a time. All right, Siege Quan.
Persona! By the myriad truths.
So yeah, the idea is that Mass Effect would be played on stream by Marissa. Yes, that would be the game. I know what you meant, Keston. I know what you meant. And you're right. You could do things like in Outer Worlds like that, which is to say, end the world. Oops. My bad. My bad.
Okie dokie, we got a letter of introduction. Making that fake Medjed wasn't the only bad thing you did, right?
Oh, definitely
I
not.
want to hear your biggest secret.
The cognitive science research.
The stuff that was stolen from her mother before they killed her.
What did you do? Spill it!
Corpse Party? Maybe?
After
Perhaps.
extracting the results of the research, I deleted every last scrap of the original data. After that, I encrypted everything we had and put it on a domain inaccessible to normal people. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong, though. I don't know anything about all the mental shutdowns.
Uh-huh.
Shado, what the hell was he researching?
It's a good
No
question.
matter what it was, we won't let him abuse it.
Every media outlet is vouching for the inevitable Prime Minister Shado. The public loves you too.
The evil detective along with his Shido himself.
Only made it this far thanks to you.
Well, good for you to admit it, because if you don't, this guy could kill you.
I'm honored to hear that.
It's actually, when you think about it, kind of weird that it feels like Shido doesn't have a backup plan if he were to ever betray him.
Now then, I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh yeah, that was 100% a big game over for that game. It was fun. Check the store? What'd you do? Did someone go on a shopping spree? Crazy detective alert! Crazy detective alert! Woo, woo, woo! So fun fact, I actually do not, it does not show up on my end until the units ship. So I'll have to look later on. Sorry. But feel free to tell me and I'll be like, yeah! Or like, oh no, you bought too much. You bought too much. Anyway.
What might that be?
It's about the loyal customers of our mental shutdown business.
You can meet your future self in Outer Wilds? I was not made aware of that, no.
How about you dispose of all the ones you think suspicious?
All the ones?
Right at this moment? But the election is coming up soon.
Just start murdering left and right?
Correct.
Yikes.
The earlier the better.
Why so suddenly? Did something happen?
Nothing in particular. But if something were to happen, it would already be too late.
So, in order to make sure that you're safe, you're just gonna go around and murder anybody who looks at you wrong. Yeah, it sounds like a stable genius.
I can understand why you might be nervous. But why not stay calm and hold off until after the election?
But I say the D word is a bad word. Danganronpa? Dastard? Doomkopf?
I'd like to take out all of the trash before my inauguration as Prime Minister of this nation. For the sake of absolute victory, I need all roots of anxiety to be pulled as soon as possible.
Anxiety? You've never mentioned such things before now. Shido-san?
Oh, damn. Nah, you could say it. I mean, it's a bad word, but you could say it here is what I'm saying.
Do you understand what it means to cross me?
Ooh, Shido's freaking out.
Do as I ask. I'll be counting on you.
Have I played Danganronpa 2?
This
Yes.
is all too sudden.
We've actually played the entire Danganronpa series. You can watch it on YouTube. Most of it. Some of it.
Could it be?
So Akechi's now realizing, number one, that we are not dead, and number two, that Shido's freaking out because he thinks the FNPs are coming after him. And so Akechi's putting 2 and 2 together and is going to probably come after us.
Oh yeah, we got the 4th letter. Might have been a third-rate guy, but he still had one somehow.
Just that cleaner dude left then. Want to go cause a scene somewhere and lure him out?
As I've already said, we should avoid doing that if we can.
But we've gone everywhere else on the map. Is there any place we haven't checked yet?
The engine room! I don't ever recall passing by such a place.
That reminds me.
Wait, I found something. The engine room.
Literally. Anyway.
Remember how you were wondering about that smoke earlier, Skull?
Oh yeah, where was that? All right, so that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the engine room and try to find the cleaner. I've heard good things about Among Us, but I'm not gonna be playing it because I got a schedule that I maintain. If you're ever curious about the schedule, it should be up to date currently on Twitch here. We've been simultaneously dead and alive in Outer Wilds. Yeah, I think so. One point. Hey, Kagehina. By the way, folks, I'm going to take a quick break here just to get myself some more water. I am thirsty. We still have ourselves about 45 minutes left on the stream, so I want to make sure that I give myself time to do all that. So, I will be back soon enough. Stick around. Stretch. Stand. Do a little bit of kind of rolling around. All that jazz. Get yourself a snack and a drink. Kiss your cats. I'll be back soon, all right? BRB.